Very significant day in our South African history it is today, but sadly the PAC is once again commemorating the day divided. What's happening?
Well, a very good morning to you, Balisa. Indeed, we are coming to you live from the Langa cemetery, a very significant part of the township when we talk about what happened in 1960, looking at the Sharpville and Langa massacre. Now, on the 21st of March, we often see PAC members coming to this graveyard where there is a mass grave to remember those fallen heroes and heroines. But of course, Balisa, it is not without problems. Over the years, we've seen a lot happening within the party, and what we've seen here specifically in Cape Town is that on this day, they often have two separate events. But to tell us more about what is likely to happen today, we are now joined by PAC provincial leader, Mr. Kenney. Mr. Bafo, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's first talk about where we are and the significant part of this place here in Langa Township.
Good morning to you, Ms. Solwandle. Today we've decided as a party that unlike the other occasions where we meet at the square, but rather as part of our year program to ensure that we meet here at the grave where three people were buried in 1960. This is a mass grave, and that part of history is not being told to people of Langa and also to the nation as a whole.
But Mr. Bafo, this is a significant part, like you said, where you come every single year to pay your respect as PAC members. But we see two different groups coming at two different times. What does this mean to the party and all those people that actually died? They put their lives on the line for this party and to see change.
It's a narrative that has been with us for quite some time. And as a party, we're working 24 hours to ensure that it does not happen. But unfortunately, year in, year out, we have those elements within the organization who want to use this day as some form of an opportunistic day for them to show their grievances which could have been resolved internally. So as an organization, we are also aggrieved by the fact that at a time when we're supposed to sit as a party under one roof, reflect of where we come from and where we are, and take stock as well. Unfortunately, you find that that process on its own is always met by opportunistic people, and also is always given some form of a negative narrative and also negative energy by very opportunistic individuals.
Now, Mr. Bafo, if we can just talk about what's going to happen today. You'll be meeting with other PAC members at St. Francis. We also know that there'll be another group that will be meeting at the Sobukwe Square. Tell us what your program looks like.
Look, Ms. Solwandle, I think what we need to take into serious cognizance is the fact that today, as per the party's instructions, is really not about who's the leader of the PAC. We know who the leader of the PAC is. Today it's about the people of Langa and the people of Sharpville and the ultimate price that they've paid. In as far as the two groups are concerned, we were given instructions not to speak about them, but to speak about the PAC as an organization. It's unfortunate that the events are taking place at Square and also at St. Francis, but that should not be the focus of the day. The focus of the day should be about those who paid the ultimate price, and people of Sharpville and people of Langa.
Well, thank you very much for your time. That there was the provincial leader of the PAC, Mr. Kenney, for talking to us what we're likely to see happening here in Langa when they remember the heroes and heroines that put their lives on the line in 1960. Now, like we said, there are two separate events here because of the factions within the party. So we'll be coming to you live from the other side where other party members are at this point. But for now, let's go to the headlines in Johannesburg.
All right, thank you so much to our reporter there, Noma.